Hey everybody, hello, hello, happy Wednesday, how are we all doing? How is everybody doing? A microphone, yeah, it's on. Perfect. How are we all? Are we all okay? Is everybody okay? Hello Ode, and the Mr. Mannerings, all in chat. Look, I'm organised today. So organised. Everything's organised. Yeah. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Let's get all of these off here. What's up with painting? And do some more Lucius. Yo, Hendy!
You brought your fucking ticket yet?
I'll get to it.
Renty grandpa renty pathetic.
I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get it sorted. I will get it sorted. How are you, Hench? Lucius, my least favourite of the Chaos Champions. Oh no. Now. Do it now. Do it now. Can't do it now. I'm streaming. Got people to entertain. I'll do it later. I'll do it after this. Yeah, how's everybody's day been? If you don't, I will set Olivia on you. He did not. I did not what? I did not what? What did I not do? I did not. Alice, get him. Not saying he's bad, I just find him boring, but then again, I'm a corn nut. Rah, 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 rah. Right, we're going to, we need to highlight some skin today. Hey, Olivia.
Get the fucking ticket like you were supposed to 4 days ago.
4 days ago? I'll grab it, I'll grab it, I'll grab it. I'm waiting for Twitch to pay me. So as soon as Twitch pays me, I'll grab it. What's everybody up to? Have you sorted out your army, Hendy? Have you written a post FAQ army list? Got half my bits, so I'm building my new army. Oh, what army are you building? I have a list and played some games with it on Warhol. Oh, nice. How is Warhol? Is it good? Is it good? Okay, so what we need. Look, you can't look. I'm painting Lucius perps. It's all right. Good. Good. Good for practice, I'm sure. Good for practice, I'm sure. Right, 0. Yeah, I think I mean, I really don't care what the list, how good the list is. If I go, I want to get Screaming Skull Catapult in there. 2 units of a Shabti in there, a unit of Skeleton Warriors. I don't know whether to do the Tomb Guard. The Tomb Guard, I'll see how much, because I need to finish the Bone Dragon. We'll get one of the Bone Dragons finished. Probably the Standy Uppy one, because the Standy Uppy one is cool. Need to finish the Bone Dragon, finish the Screaming Skull Catapult, which is so close to being finished. Finish the Screaming Skull Catapult. Casket needs the boss painting, so he's nearly done. And then unit of Skeleton Warriors. I need to do some sort of leech priest. I need 2 leech priests, don't I? And then I'm probably going to have to grab 2 Tomb Scorpions. Tomb Guard can be core. Tomb Guard can be core. Tomb Guard can be core. And then depending on what... yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a play around. Like, I've got so much painted. Or so much, like, 80% painted. I should probably try and scribble a list. Get 1 Scorpion. No, I don't like the... No, I've got an idea. I'm gonna get 2. I think I'm gonna get the 2 because they are kind of classic. I'm gonna get the 2. I'm gonna get 2 of the Games Workshop Scorpions. Make the tails longer and probably a tiny bit thinner. Through sculpting. Obviously do the legs. And then I'm not sure what to do about the sarcophagus bit. I might cover one of them up. Or I might try and do a blue stuff mould of some runes. And then put a green stuff lid over the top and push some runes into it. So, yeah, anyway, some ideas. And I did in the original army book with the picture of my army in that army book, the scorpion in there is half a scorpion. So I did get a resin one when I was there. I had a friend of mine cast me a resin one so I could cut it in half. I did have half a scorpion coming out, and it wasn't too bad. I didn't like it particularly because I didn't get the feel of the sand kind of billowing up before it comes out. You know when the scarabs come out in the Mummy and you get that big mound and then they explode out. I didn't kind of get that feeling. Yeah, I'll have to have a figure around and figure that out. Right, yeah, proper cool though. And I've got a completely clear desk. I've cleared my desk. My desk is it's probably 90% clear. I've still got some little bits in here and there that I haven't kind of put away. I haven't put her away in her box yet, but I have built my Lego camera. So I've built my Lego camera, which is awesome. Just turn that around so it's the right way around. There we go. So I've built my Lego camera, which also has a film canister in it, which is cool. It's absolutely brilliant. So I love that. So that's awesome. And it's a rangefinder, clearly. Look, because you've got the view sight lens part there. So a little rangefinder Lego camera, which is cool. And then I also built. This is awesome. I also built a Lego bonsai tree. Which I'm going to have to, if I put my fingers there we go. I built my Lego bonsai tree, so I've got a bonsai tree. This is one of the presents, one of the Christmas presents. This one's a few years old actually, and I've been meaning to get round to doing it. So that's cool. And then I have it's not a Lego one, it's like a micro blocks, mini blocks or something, Garfield, so I'm gonna build that as well. You had a camera like that. I feel old now. I have a camera like this. I have a camera like this. I have a couple of rangefinders. I've got a Nikon rangefinder and I've got a Yashica rangefinder. The Yashica one's awesome. I love the Yashica. Yeah, and then of course there's the new Tomb King bits which are coming out as well. So I'll have to try and pick those up at some point. Fantastic. Right. So yes, we need to. I need some. And now I've got to try and keep this. Clean. Don't know how well I'm going to be able to do it, but it does look rather smart. Yeah, it does look rather smart. I'm scared to start painting again, though. No, having fun building and procrastinating. Yeah, you got to push yourself. You got to make yourself paint. You got to make yourself paint. Otherwise, you'll procrastinate and plan it, and it'll be in the planning stage in your head forever and ever and ever. You got to get some paint on it. The big thing about painting is that if you make a mistake or anything, or if you don't like it, you can just paint over it. So keep your paint thin, and you can just kind of keep tweaking. So it's important to get painting. Okay, now I might just put my felt. I might just put my felt down just to protect this mat a little bit. Okay, so what do we need? We need some. Do we want some pale flesh? I kind of want to go. Like deepkin flesh, flayed one flesh, pallid witch flesh, that kind of colour on it. Is it Chaos Dwarfs, by the way, Henster? And did you play Ren? I'm guessing you played Ren. Guessing you played some Ren. There we go. Okay, let's try that. Do you ever have times when you get frustrated when you can't put what's in your head on the model? I mean, you probably have the skill to do whatever, but back in the day, I've never got frustrated by not being able to put something on the model. I have procrastinated in the past. Regular dwarfs. Oh, regular dwarfs. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Yes. So you got the 3D printed ones from that company. Can't remember the name. I saw Tobes asking Rob if he can proxy stuff. I'm like, dude, you don't even need to ask that question. Of course, you can proxy stuff at Rob's. Like he's. If you watched any of his streams. Highlands, you've told him. What, you've told Tobes? Good, good, good. Yeah, just don't proxy something that's clearly not what it's supposed to be. Awesome. Well, I'm excited to see your dwarf army come together. That would be really cool. What's the army look like, Hendy? What's the list like? Have you gone infantry? Have you gone lots of guns? Are you going to blow up all my skeletons before they move? Because you know it's going to be me v you in the first round. It's just going to be the luck of the draw. And I'm going to be like, okay, awesome. Congratulations on the win. as I slowly wander some skeletons into your gun line. Oh, do we need to do we know what the missions are yet? Do we need baggage trains and stuff? Do I need to do a Tomb King baggage train? I'm guessing so. Bishop,
人類に栄光あれ。人類に栄光あれ。
人類栄光は
Shivrato, how are you? Having a fun chore of trying to find a replacement for my TTS Trench Crusade campaign after someone dropped yesterday. Oh! Tabletop Simulator TTS, I'm guessing. You're doing TTS Trench Crusade. Trench Crusade. Alright, well, we're going to do this and then we're going to get some Corvus Black out. Because I think this needs a bit of colour. And interestingly enough, Corvus Black has got some colour in it. Corvus Black, there you are. No, that's Eclipse Grey. Where's Corvus Black? Is that Corvus Black? There it is. Oh, I've got a clear desk. Got a clear desk. Got an open door downstairs, which is now closed. Corvus Black is the same colour I use to glaze shadows into my skeletons for my Tomb Kings. It's an interesting one for you. I have told him, I've told him. And Ren's doing her Bretts, isn't she? She's got all her Bretts. And then we've got Toby on Nurgle. What's War Master taking? Do we know what War Master's taking? Warmaster will probably end up taking dwarfs as well, won't he? That. I think those new Tomb King Liege Priest and stuff will come out before the tournament, so maybe I'll just go that direction rather than the Dwagon. Because you can still put a mounted a mounted Liege Priest in with a unit of skeletons, right? You're just more liable to get shot out, which I don't really care about because it'll look cool. So maybe I go that direction.
but we can always build more killbots.
We could target. We could always build more killbots. How are you doing? Coffee? I do have a cup of tea. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday, mate. I need to put a movie schedule out for this month for movie night. And yeah, I do have a cup of tea, thank you. Hey, Mannerings. Manneringo, Manneringo, Manneringo is in chat. Manneringo is in chat. Cuddly EC day. It's an awesome EC day. I'll say that much. Lots of cool EC stuff. How's your weekend been and the start to your week? I've been kind of tidying everything up. Just having a little bit of a break at the start of this week. Just been good. Got all the desks kind of cleared, all the projects kind of organised. Have you learned your lesson about going outside and doing exercise? I have pulled my calf. I felt it starting to go, so I stopped. This is a problem with my running. My calves always seem to go a little bit when I start running. I tend to push it a little bit too soon. But yeah, it's a little bit sore today, but it's okay. So stretching it and stuff. Manneringo, Manneringo. How's all the Bretonians look? How'd all the halfling Bretonians look? Have you built all of them now for the teeny tiny Laura? Do that with working out, just end up injuring myself. Yeah, it tends to just be running. It's just running for me. Laura hasn't cleaned any more up. She has been focused on the last few minutes. Oh, nice! Yeah, the Shatterpoint stuff. That's one of the ones that have been all kind of tidied up. So I don't have anything on my desk now apart from the Inquisitor, who's awesome, and the Cadaver Merchant for Necromunda. That's all I've got on there now. So that's going to be cool. Just finishing Gar Saxon. Mr. Gar. Imagine tidying up. Yeah, it's just everything has gone into a place now, so whether that's a really useful box with the appropriate army, or it's a drawer, or it's a stack of model boxes, everything's back in and kind of like a place, which is good. Particularly when I'm kind of playing around with so many kind of little projects. So I want to do the whip as turquoise, however, I want to fade it to black because he's going to hold it like that, so I want to fade it to black down here and then bring it back up to bright turquoise up on this end down here. Got 3 more metal Kev Adams goblins for a reasonable price. Oh, fantastic! The old school gobbos. Fantastic. I picked up a jar from IKEA the other day, so I can do some slow gin this year. Or damson gin rather, because there's loads of damsons around near me. Lashty Lash, yes. So this is going to be bright turquoise on the ends and then black in the centre. Which should be really good fun. And everybody likes brush blending, so thought it would be cool, and it also kind of surrounds and gives him that aura. Perps, how are you doing? Git Mob, Standard Bearer and Boss, Night Goblin Boss. Oh wow! Seems a good year for damsons. Yeah, it does seem to be a load on the trees everywhere. So yeah, I've got two jars to make some damson gin. Work, got a meeting in a few minutes. Another meeting? No! Perps. Got these guys as well. Look how cool these guys are. I'm ready to go. The good news is I have my second to last Necromunda game for this campaign tonight. Oh, so why is that good news? Is that because you're dead excited to start Shatterpoint and Kill Team? And how are the Spirers doing? And do I need to finish my Spira Yeld conversion? Moonstone? So damson is like a plum. Will you ferment them yourself or just put the fruit in gin? So it's damson gin is dead easy. You put it in a jar, fill it with damsons that you've stuck a fork into, put a little bit of sugar in there, and then fill it with gin. And then every day you just rotate it, turn it. So you turn it upside down, then you turn it back upside down again, and then you leave it for, I can't remember how many weeks it is. It's not very long. And then you pull it out. You drain out all the damsons, bottle it, done. You leave it for as long as you can. You've won more than I've lost in this campaign. I mean, that's because you're like badass and you're being awesome. Nice one. Are you going to do another Necromunda campaign? Are they going to do another one, or are the people that you are running it with moving to another system, or are you actively finding another campaign? If that makes sense. Like when you go to the game store, do you like, oh, I'll sign up for this one, I'll sign up for this one. You'll join for the next one after it. And what's that going to be? What's that one going to be? Laura likes gin, I'm not a fan. So my popper used to make damson gin because he had a damson tree in his house. That's where this bee is from, because his name was Brian. So this was on his mantelpiece. That's why it's on my desk. So my popper was called Brian, and he used to make damson gin every year, and it was one of the earliest drinks I ever had. He gave me a shot glass of some damson gin, and it was also one of the earliest taste of alcohol that I actually liked. I hated beer, and it took me years and years and years to stop drinking beer with my mates and go, actually, I'm not going to have a beer, I'm going to have it was a cider at the time. I liked cider, I could drink cider, so it took me years to kind of get the confidence up to tell my mates, no, I'm not going to have a beer, I'm going to have a cider, because back when I was growing up, cider was like, you don't drink cider. It's not like now. But yeah, damson gin, I loved it. And then when he passed away, I had a bottle of damson gin that he made, and that's the one that I took to Sweden. Got the learnt to snowboard, got the chairlift up to the top of a mountain, and had a toast with his slow gin up on the top of a mountain in Sweden, and then snowboarded down the mountain. So yeah, I'm going to make some more damson gin because it's really, really cool. Don't know what it's going to be. Even the coming one is not decided yet. Oh, it's going to be exciting. I think you should do Redemptionists, perps. I think you should do Redemptionists. Mainly because of is it a hired gun? I don't know. It's such a fucking disaster, this place. Are the Redemptionists even in here? Are they Cawdor? Do they count as Cawdor? View results. Mainly because of that guy. I think you should do. I think you should do Redemptionist. So I've got the. Let's go back to Cawdor again because this website is crap. I've got the Redemptionist gang. I need to pick up the deacon, and then I need to pick up that guy as well. So I think you should definitely go that way. Slow gin is the most British thing ever. I love slow gin. Love slow gin. Slow gin, damson gin. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go to San Francisco. Let's go with a little bit of that, a little bit of Monica in my life. Do enforcers. Oh god, there's enforcers as well. There's a new enforcers. You could do the new enforcers. Oh shit, I forgot about the enforcers. Bollocks. Yeah, you could do the new enforcers because they're gorgeous. You could do a really cool, quick paint job colour scheme on them as well. I reckon they'd paint really quickly if you got a bit of airbrush dirt and patina on them. I have a paint scheme for enforcers. No yellow. What colour have you done them? Have you done them black, red, and gold? It will either be the new enforcers or back to your Delac now that I know the game a little better. It would be cool to revisit the Delac. I'm not gonna lie. It would be really cool to revisit Delac. However. Well, the models aren't out yet, so I can't go dink. However, no gold either. They're not Arbites. Last couple of days to go. Pretty much everything is squared away. I'm moving up to being able to eat my first apple in 6 years. Used to love apples. Moving up to be able to eat my first. How come you're moving up to being able to eat it, Mannerings? I had to fucking change my password today. Jeebus, I thought, hey, this company's IT, no! Laura likes gin, I'm not a fan. Yeah, oh. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the bright turquoise down to like a black down here, so we can just bring in a brighter turquoise up at the top, which would be good. Let's get that going. because the apple made me ill. A single teaspoon of apple sauce could mess me up for 4 days. And now you kind of got over that, or sorted out whatever the illness that it gave you, like the upset stomach. You've kind of figured out what that is, so you can have apples again. That's cool, dude. It's exciting. I bet you're dead excited. Has everybody seen the early reviews, by the way, for Alien Earth? It's had, like, phenomenal early reviews, which is dead exciting. It's out on Friday. Next Friday. So all the media press stuff have seen like the first 3, I think. There's 8 episodes. There's loads of like little kind of spoiler-free reviews. They all say it's fantastic, which is really cool. Back in 2018, I could eat white bread and rice, hard cheese, peanut butter, pork and beef. Yeah, I've retrained my body to be able to deal with them again. It's just exposure therapy or like an exercise. Oh, okay. Having like little bits. And working up to like, I don't know how it works, but like exposing yourself to little bits more and more. Fantastic. Congrats, dude. That's really cool. Wonder if I can convince my wife to watch Disney Plus, I guess. So it's out on HBO, but, well, I don't know what it's like in Canada, but it's out on HBO, and then a week later, it's out on Disney Plus. So you might just have to wait like a week to catch it on Disney Plus. And I don't know whether it's going to be weekly or dump all at once. I can't remember either. From what the press is saying that they've seen, like the vast majority of the press have seen like the first 3 episodes. Some of the press have seen the first 6 out of 8, which is a lot to show the press. So maybe they drop the first 3 and then go weekly, like maybe. Yeah, there's the reviews are saying there's some really kind of unique takes on the xenomorph. Not the xenomorph. There's some unique. How were they talking about it? like original approaches to stuff, unique monsters, yeah, original monsters, like original, like the facehugger is like a version of the xenomorph in terms of its evolution and growth. So there's some unique bits that are dropped in there. There's some different things that aren't related to xenomorphs but are critical to Wayland Yutani and stuff, and yeah, it's supposedly fantastic. So, like they've all been saying that like it's going to be massive for HBO. It's that good. Onion powder was strangely one of the hardest things to avoid. It's in everything. Oh, really? High five. Well done, dude. That's really cool. Okay, so then that will eventually be able to sit on there like that. There we go. So that's the main idea. I think this definitely needs to be bright white up here. That definitely needs to be like really, because that's kind of leading. That's a leading line into the face. So this bit here needs like a really pale turquoise up here. And then the same out of here. Need a really kind of pale turquoise coming out of the mouth. Yeah, it's a Tweety Bird song again for Target. So yeah, that's next week. Wednesday drops today, hasn't it? So Wednesday's out today on Netflix with a really skinny looking what do I call her? What's that fat suction thing that they're doing to people's faces at the moment? I've never heard the I never hear the chirps, and do you not? Are you immune to the chirps? I hear them every time now, Target, because you brought them up. Tweet. Tweet, tweet. Tweet. Tweet, tweet. A Triarch Praetorian. Oh, nice. Is it on Warcom? And the Night Lord? Wow. It's very originally named Tomb World. I don't know Mike Vincent. What's he written? Very cool. And some other thing I don't care about. Yeah, there was like a Space Wolfy thing at the top as well, wasn't there? I have kind of decided that my two legions are Night Lords and Raven Guard. I've just kind of accepted. Which is disappointing and bland. It was a little bit, wasn't it? It was a little bit. I was a little bit like meh. Cole needs a bit more characterization than calling himself a genius all the time, and I just don't give a shit about him. Do you want a game on Warhol sometime, Handy? depressive lately, so it probably doesn't help my opinion. Oh, dude. You need to fly over to England. You need to get a ticket for Rob's tournament. Although, there's only 2 left, so that's me and you. You need to get a ticket for Rob's tournament and come over and play some Old World with us all.
Good. Share our warpstone, and I will not eat you. Yet.
Spiky. How you doing, Spiky? How are you, dude? Nice to see you. Nice. You're great. Excellent. That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. Dog was off his doggy daycare, a few errands today, and then X-Wing games tonight with lads. Oh, nice! Yeah, I kind of want to do some X-Wing stuff. Just want to paint like a couple of the models. See what I can do with like a TIE interceptor and stuff. They're fun to paint, however they did them, they take new paint really well. Oh nice. Yeah, I don't know which ones to get though. For the game since it's been discontinued. Is it discontinued? So shops have clearance sales on them, and some have marked that the remaining stock as collectors now, and there's lots of 3D resin chip prints. Yeah, I don't want to do a 3D resin print. They're practically giving away their collection. Do I need to check out eBay? Oh wow, £2, £4. Oh, what's that? Oh wow. What's the... That looks pretty cool, to be fair. Wow. I just put like tie in there. X-wing tie. Oh, look at all this. TIE Phantom. That's a bomber, isn't it? TIE. Oh, hang on, that's a TIE Punisher. What is that? Look, there's a TIE Interceptors. Oh. Somebody's got to have like just a collection of all the TIE stuff. bonus internet points if you know what TIE stands for. TIE Striker. It's usually a better place. Okay. And what like if I just want all the TIE stuff, is there anything that I can is there like a faction totally inept enemies? Twin ion engine. Boom. Yeah, look at that. I love the TIE stuff. The TIE stuff's really cool. Like I wanted the Bandai TIE Interceptor model kit for ages. Look at that. I think the TIE stuff's awesome. You get a lot of cards and stuff with it. Is that all the cards and things that you need just for one chip? Oh, yeah. There's a lot of custom painted Phantoms in mid-cloak. Which one's the Phantom? Oh, that's the Phantom. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that one. Yeah, I need to find somebody who's just getting rid of all their TIE stuff. All their Empire stuff. TIE Strike is really cool. What's that one? Oh, there's that Phantom again. Striker has 2 wings and is from Rogue One. Phantom has 3. How am I gone then? Entertain me or educate me. How many TIE like faction models are there, if that makes sense? How many different TIE variations are there in the X-Wing game? How many can I?
Potatoes picks Christopher.
Is
Fuck.
Purple's back?
Moo.
Hey, Perps. Welcome back, Perps. 1 second, Perps. I've just mixed white, so I'll have a look in a second. Oh, are there a lot? Yeah, I've just mixed white, so I've got to do all the white painting now, otherwise the white will... It's one of the things with white, you've got to use it when it's fresh, otherwise it doesn't paint as neatly. We'll look at them soon, I promise. How was the meeting, Perps? That was a quick one. We're just talking about X-Wing, because apparently X-Wing, I didn't know this, X-Wing's being dumped by whoever it is that makes it. So everybody's dumping off all their collections, so I was like, oh, I want to be cool just to get all like the TIE.
Probability factor of
It's a
1
teeny
to 1.
tiny.
We have normality. I repeat, we have normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Hey, teeny tiny, how are you? Yeah, I was wondering if anybody's going to get rid of like all their tie collection stuff. Because the vast majority of the TIE ships are the best things in Star Wars. TIE Interceptor, TIE Phantom, TIE Striker. They were the ones that we were just looking at, wasn't it? X-Wing and Armada are cancelled. And the models are really nice, aren't they? Speaking of old games, never guess what I dug out the other day. There we go, Perps. How's that? How's that, Perps? Monopoly? There we go. You fancy. How are you, teenies? I am good. Watching the starlings be very silly. Ah. Watching the starlings. Okay, so we need... He's asleep. He's asleep. It's like, hey, Perps, I'm gonna come on your desk and go to sleep. I'm gonna come on your desk and go to sleep. Is that Poe? No way. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then we should probably catch up on some of these because Purple's done her Death Guard, which actually look really cool. They're looking pretty damn good. They're looking PDG. And then she's also started all her 1,000 Suns as well. This is, by the way, everybody, this is the best way of painting 1,000 Suns. Paint them blue and then paint the trim. Don't paint the trim and then paint the blue. Look at that. They look great. They look great. I like those. They're going to be really cool. Agreed, the sorcerers are badass. I really like the sorcerers. Like this guy in particular is just like, rah! Floating with his clawed feet and everything. Yeah, they're great. He's cool with a head. I really like the Thousand Suns. I think the Thousand Suns are really cool. I might still go back to them. I might still kind of shift the colour scheme a little bit away from that green and purple. And do like a classic blue, but do it really dark. I don't know, I'll see. Probably never get around to it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I don't have pictures yet, but last my Shatterpoint core set is done. Yes, Teeny. Yes, Teeny. Teeny. Sounds really good, Teeny. You're 3D printing a giant KS storage case from Warlife Shatterpoint. Oh, really, Spike? How's that looking? I emailed Critical Role last week to offer my services for painting minis. So we'll see what becomes of that. Probably nothing, but I would rather enjoy that. Once I figured out the tweak I needed for my printer, it's fitting together really well. Nice. How big is it then? Is it like a little, is it a smaller one for just like a Shatterpoint game, so you can have like your Shatterpoint kill teams or whatever they're called in the box, or is it for all of them? Fit 10 trays. Oh my word, up to 12 minutes. Oh wow, dude. That's going to be awesome. Yet another reason to try and get a filament 3D printer. We're gonna get some cool pictures soon. I know it. I know it. Feel a summer cold coming on. Oh no, Spike. Oh no. That's not what we want, dude. Can you hear the I'm guessing you can. Chainsaw. Or the trimmer. Hedge trimmer, isn't it? Not a chainsaw. It's the dude opposite. He's over the road.
Go tell him to stop his fucking noise or your chat is gonna kick his balls.
Olivia says. I'm guessing it comes through really loud on the microphone because I remember when the there was something happening, wasn't there? And it kept coming through really loud on the mic. Microphone picks up weird things. No, there was like somebody was. It was like a jackhammer or something, like up the road, like, but it was miles away, and it was like I could only just. It wasn't like irritating or anything, but I could just hear it, and he said it was really loud. Say it in Matt Mercer Badger voice. I'm gonna take your boss. I'm gonna take your boss. Reversing beep. Oh god, yeah, reversing beep is annoying as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna take your boss. Open up the coffin, and then there's a badger. I said I was going to get you, boss. I am on episode 42, by the way. So they're just flying and they're being ambushed by the wyverns. That's where I am. Right, what's left to do on this guy? I think we need some highlights on the grey. And we need some highlights on the gold. And we probably need some more gold, actually. And then we need some silver. So... oh, that's a point. Do we make that glow? Do we make this glow? Don't know, actually. We need to do the silver for the pipe work and everything. Make the Slanesh symbol glow. What colour? Turquoise or pink? Turquoise or pink? I think pink for the record. Pink, thought so. Okay, so while that dries, there like that, I'm going to go make a cup of tea. So I'll be back in a second, everybody. It won't be long. Let's go make a cup of tea. Okay. Right. So let's get some pink out. Oh, we need to crack this whip off. Oh no, it's pretty well on actually. We'll leave that. We'll leave the whip. Try and get this vibrated up. Whip. The cool whip. It's a very cool whip. Look how cool his whip is. It's a coolie whip. It's a very cool whip. It's a very, very cool whip. Glowy purple slash symbol. Glowy pink. Oh hell yes. Glowy pink. There we go. How's your day going now, Perps? Stop having him lose every fight. He doesn't lose a lot of fights, doesn't he? He's a bit lame. Keeps losing fights. Hey, Olivia.
Don't forget to take a picture of the whole army, Christopher.
Yes, I will do. He's so freaking cool. He's looking alright, isn't he? I like the whip. I like the whip. I do like the whip. Right. I think we're going to leave him there for the day. And then tomorrow we might do Tomb King Thursday, if that's alright. Try and get some Ushabti finished. Okay. Thank you, Sinister. Right. Right, everybody. There we go. Yeah, that whip's looking pretty good. I like the hotspot up here, kind of leading up to his head. Sword needs a bit more contrast down in the shadows, so we'll add a bit more to the sword soon. We've got a bit of a glowy Slanesh symbol in there. Yeah, he's looking pretty good actually. I quite like him. I quite like him. Like those eyes better now. Yeah, the Games Workshop one is a bit. I didn't think it was quite elaborate enough. Like, I think I can even take this one, like, more elaborate. But I think he fits and suits the army really well. Should stand out as a centerpiece. Alright, let's find who is online to pass you over to. Alright, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Have fun. Have a good evening. I'm going to record a Pantheon video after dinner. And then tomorrow we'll be back. I think I'll be painting some Tomb Kings tomorrow. So we'll do Tomb King Thursday tomorrow, I think. So that should be quite good fun. Yeah, I think he's looking good. Right. Always come back to life. Angron always come back to life. Lucius always come back to life. Chaos is cheating. They still don't ever win. That's very true, Target, isn't it? It's very true. Right. Take care, everybody. See you later. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye.